Poltchageist reveals. I probably pronounced that wrong. A spooky sighting from the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Okay, oh wait, that's not the actual video, sorry. The Haunting Tale of Poltchageist. We got 2 videos here that we can react to. All right, this is the first one. This is the longest one. Let's see what it's all about. Dark. Let's go! I've been waiting for the show for years. Damn, he ripped that guitar. It's not a guitar.
Welcome, children. Tonight, we gather as the shadows fall to bring you an exciting, astonishing show.
Okay.
This is a mysterious and haunting tale about a Pokemon.
Oh no, they're telling kids horror stories? This is not a good idea. I went to a holiday place when I was about 8, 9 years old, and they did this exact thing. They all got us in a room, and they were like, oh, we're gonna tell spooky stories, we're gonna tell scary stories. And one of the stories that they told me was about a guy that killed his friend so that you could harvest his liver and take back to have for dinner, because instead of going to the shop and buying liver with his mum's money like he said he would, he bought a video game instead. So he killed his friend to get the liver from the friend so that he could go back and be like, oh, look, I got the liver, when he actually bought a video game. And then the ghost comes and kills him at the end. Spoiler alert. That traumatized me. You have to be careful with kids. You have to be so careful with kids. That traumatized me. I've thought about that ever since. So if this story, I mean, it's Pokemon, it can't be that scary, but don't traumatize the kids.
Once upon a time, there was a tea master who dedicated his life to perfecting the art of the tea ceremony.
What a goat. I love him.
His pursuit of perfection bordered on obsession. Do not
As
lift
it
the
does.
table so high. Do not step over the utensils. Do not speak while handling the utensils.
Don't speak while handling the utensils. I'm going to be honest. He's the tea master. I'm not the tea master. He probably knows a lot more than me. That seems like a little bit of a silly rule, though, buddy. I'm going to be honest.
What are you doing?
Making the tea.
This soured his reputation. Eventually, not a soul would suffer his company. And without guests to entertain, his pursuits were meaningless. Regret is a bitter sip.
Oh, he didn't learn the very valid and important lesson of tea, which is tea is meant to be consumed socially with friends around a table, maybe telling stories. Not horror stories that would traumatize kids, though. Don't tell them about the liver kid.
As the tea master said this, he fainted from exhaustion.
What? Well, no wonder. He left the door open. But he closed the door. Why did you even have that open in the first place? Is he trying to Sudoku himself?
His short temper proved to be his undoing, a truth he never realized.
Oh my god, he's the Gordon Ramsay of tea. Was that tasty?
The master's
delicious.
tea caddy passed from owner to owner, until finally, after many years of neglect, the tea caddy started moving on its own. And
it's green tea.
Transformed.
What is this? It looks like it's from Luigi's Mansion. Okay, it's holding a stick and it has... It's just green tea, isn't it?
The caddy then flew out of its storehouse.
Me been watching you since I was 4 years old.
4 years? 4 years old? What? Why we do what? You should not have been watching me when you were 4, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you for the $2 though, Hunter.
Looking around, it noticed an ill-mannered woman and approached her. As the caddy sprinkled her with matcha, for some reason, she sensed its presence and waved it away, breaking a teacup in the process. Let me
Whose fault's that?
That really teed it off.
Well, it's your fault, mate. You can't just fly into someone's house and start berating them and cover them with matcha. It's incredibly rude. That's your own fault. Oh my god, he harbors the personality and the negative emotions that were imbued in it because of the master. Is this the soul of the master that died and was imbued within the teacup?
Its temper rivaled the old tea master's.
It was, wasn't it?
Later that night, the woman noticed her skin now possessed a peculiar glow. But
like
the
ectoplasm?
glow was short-lived, for trouble was brewing. The matcha, steeped in her life force, sapped some of her strength as it returned to the caddy.
Oh my god, is she dead? Some of her strength. Not all of it though, right? Oh no, the phone smashed! Mate, do you know how expensive it is to get a new screen for phones now? I don't care how much money you're making as a tea master. You're gonna have to work for a long time to be able to pay that one back. Also, she's dead, so her hospital bills, if she doesn't live in like a universal Healthcare country, that's gonna be pretty big too. He owes a lot of money now. This new mon, Poltchageist, in some big debt now.
How terrifying! Then it began sealing up cracks with its matcha, starting with the broken phone. Then
I mean, you made it look worse. It just looks like it has goo on it now.
power outlet, some headlights,
What?
even Tinkaton's hammer. The tea caddy in this story is, in fact, the grass and ghost type Pokemon, Poltchageist. People say the tea master's regret still dwells in this caddy.
So he's still alive, kind of. God, the Pokemon world is so strange. You could just die and become a Pokemon, and all of a sudden you're being used by 10-year-olds and fights against each other without your express permission. It's crazy. I mean, it must evolve, right? There's only one of these.
Meet it, a proper greeting may save you from a bitter fate.
A proper greeting? Well, it needs to figure out proper greeting of its own, you know?
Nice tea mecha! Right then.
Oh, they're all asleep.
Now, in the land of Kitakami, parents tell their kids, if you waste your food, Poltchageist will sprinkle you with matcha. Even flavoring things with matcha is forbidden there.
What? Why?
Huh?
This whole thing was like, I want to make the best tea. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm dead now, so no more tea for you. Sorry. I'm really annoyed that no one liked my tea. When no one wanted to hang out with me because I'm a massive raging arsehole.
Wasn't this chipped?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are they all dead?
It's been sealed? Oh no, my skin is glowing. Just wait.
No, they're dead. Oh, great. We just killed everyone. They're all dead. Guys. This is not... Oh, wow. Oh, look at the CGI on this bad boy. Whoa, hey. All right, so that's a child murderer, right? Like, they just killed all the kids. They said that they're, asleep. Yeah, no, they're not asleep. They're dead. They're straight up dead. Okay, cool. We just added another child killer. Why is every ghost type killing kids? Drifloon kidnaps kids. Phantomp is a dead child, I'm pretty sure. There's more of them as well. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's see what it's all about in the game then, shall we? A spooky sighting from in-game gameplay. Easy target? I suppose so, yeah. Ooh, look at those. Look at those grass textures. That is definitely a spike of green. A Pokemon from the land of Kitakami. Poltchageist. Am I saying it right? Poltchageist? It's like chai, right? What does it do? What does this evolution look like? Oh, they're buds. Wait, hold on a second. Why doesn't Poltchageist fix the chip on Poltchageist? Why don't they hang out and be best buds? Wait, what's that? No, that's it? That's all they... Bro, there's no way. There's no way that 41 seconds of this is the actual gameplay. And then the other however many, the other like 35 seconds is just advertising the DLC. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if I made... Look at this, it's all ads. That's crazy, it's all ads. Chat, what if I made a video that is 8 minutes long, except it's actually 3 minutes of me doing something, and then I spend the next 5 minutes just advertising my stuff? Like, what if I just came on here and spent the next 8 minutes saying that you can get a discount on Gamer Subs if you use my Gamer Subs link or code Patterrz at Gamer Subs, or if I would say, like, oh, I don't know, that you might be able to buy a Subnoodle plush soon, and they're coming back, so keep an eye out because you'll be able to buy a Subnoodle plush soon. Like, what if I just spent 8 minutes doing that? I'm not gonna do that because I value your time, and most people have already left the video anyway, so